All right, we're going live here. Yeah, another live stream. But for this one, I'm just gonna fly solo here and have some fun. I actually just got done watching Bad Lieutenant with Harvey Keitel, and I'll be working on a review for that. I thought it was a solid movie, and figured why not do a live stream. But yeah, last night was fun. Got to hang out with the guys. Matt Thomas, Junebug, Steven, uh, Wildman Beyond. So I figured today do a solo stream. Tomorrow's New Year's Eve. Uh, don't know what I'm doing yet. Maybe I'll do another stream. We'll see what happens. But I look forward to the new year. I mean, there's plans to for the channel and such, but it's best not to get into that yet. Not to tell your plans, but to turn those words into action. So that's what I'm going to do. For 2023 is work harder, have fun, watch movies. So there you go. So while I wait, let's look at some movie news here. Who cares about Saw 10? Actually, let me go ahead and change up the thumbnail here while I'm live. Because for some reason, like StreamYard, it wants to use your banner as the thumbnail. Don't know why, but I'm going to go ahead and fix it here. Let me go back. There you go. That should do it. Hey, Neo Punk. How's it going? Actually, yeah, I was just trying out these different themes here with the name. That one is not bad. I mean, I like this one quite a bit. I didn't know how this one looked. But, okay, we got quite a few. Okay, we got Alter Ego. Thoughts on Swordfish? Sorry, I'm just going through the different ones here. Yeah, like this one. I've never seen the film. I think I do have the film, but I've never seen it. So I don't know. I haven't seen the film. I would say probably John Wick 4. I mean, let me look at what's coming out next year. Super Mario Brothers movie, maybe. The Dracula film with Nicolas Cage, maybe. I do look forward to the next, like Oppenheimer. It looks interesting because of the cast. Cocaine Bear, maybe. The Meg 2, I'm a little bit curious about. I won't lie. Even though the Meg is disappointing, but I don't know. We'll see what happens with the next one. I don't know. Not too many. I don't look forward to the Expendables 4. That's for sure. That might be the next film I might request for you to review. I mean, right now I'm just kind of going at random, unless it's like a paid request or something. But what film are you talking about? I don't think Herbie Does Hollywood really care about Herbie? Sorry, does Hollywood really care about Herbie to make another movie? But I would say out of like the films next year that I look forward to, John Wick 4 is number one. Okay, Swordfish. Okay. Well, I mean, like I said, I have PayPal. I mean, it's whatever you want to throw in there as far as like like a little tip, to, and if you're interested, you don't have to, but just help support the channel. Like I said, I thought maybe I have the film somewhere. I have to look on my letterbox. Knives Out TV show. But I know there's a movie that's out, the sequel, but I haven't seen that one. But yeah, I mean, going back to Swordfish for a minute, I have to double check on that if I have the film or not. Like, I think maybe I do, but I forget. That happened to me yesterday. I was at the store and I was looking at Bad News Bears, the original, and I'm like, I don't know if I have the film or not. I had to look back on my letterbox because I have all of my films. Every film in my collection is categorized, and like not categorized, but cataloged. It's it's cataloged on my letterbox, and I did have the original Bad News Bears. So I'm glad I looked. Yeah, we did. Um, Last week it was really cold, for a couple of days, and it was so cold my water froze over Christmas Eve and Christmas Day that I was still here, but I had to go to my parents' house to, take showers and stuff. And, when the water goes out, it's not fun. Thankfully, it came back on Christmas Day. But yeah, it hasn't been that cold, uh, like around here on Christmas Day in a minute. Like right now outside, it's like the 60s. It's warm. Yeah, it's warm outside, and it's hard to believe, but that's North Carolina. North Carolina has some very up and down weather. It could be, 30 degrees one day, and then the next day it's going to be in the 60s. Sure. Hey, Flash, how's it going? Yeah, maybe. But we don't need any more Pinocchio movies. I mean, I haven't seen the one with Tom Hanks, but I've heard how bad it is. I'm not watching it. Thank you, Flash. My favorite holiday, uh, I say Christmas. I say that. Either Halloween or Christmas. Rob Zombie as a director. Yeah. Hey, Steven. How's it going? Yeah, last night was fun. We had the guys up here and we went for almost 4 hours. What's funny is that when I signed off of the stream, because my internet was being weird, like I'll still be online, but I'll have no connection. So when I ended the stream, uh, like it wouldn't exit out, immediately. So the stream was going even when I left for a couple of minutes. That's my internet for some reason. Like I'll still be connected, but not connected. So when I left the stream, it was still going for 2 minutes until I was able to get my internet back and shut down the stream. The Monsters is pretty bad. I forgot about that. That's the film that I was thinking about last night, when we talked about the worst of this year. Morbius and that film. I haven't seen Halloween Ends, so I can't say for sure I mean, I've heard how bad it is. Lucy's doing good. She was, Lucy's laying in her spot in the living room. But after, like I said at the beginning, I just watched Bad Lieutenant with Harvey Keitel, and I thought that was a pretty solid movie. So I'll be working on a review for that here. I got to go with The Lost Boys. No, I haven't seen Goosebumps movie. Are you talking about the one with Jack Black? I haven't seen it. Oh, have a good one, Steven. Lunchables? I haven't had Lunchables in a minute. But when I had Lunchables back in the day, I really enjoyed the pizza ones. I have Suddenlink, and I don't know, like it's fine in the living room, but in here, I don't know what it is. Like I'll still be on, but the connection will kick out. It's so weird. Um, like even during the stream, I couldn't look on other websites. Like I couldn't open up a separate tab, and it's just weird like that. It'll take a couple of minutes to come back, but it's just weird. Like I'm sure during the stream at some point, it's going to it'll kick me out for a minute or two, and then it'll let me back in. Yeah, the ending to that movie is weird. That it came out of nowhere. I mean, but Harvey Keitel's great in it. I will say that. I mean, if I had to give it out of 5 stars, I say like 3.5. Which is equivalent to like a 7. It's a solid movie. Harvey Keitel is the best part of the film. But that's it. I mean, it's a gritty cop movie. Marmaduke. I haven't seen Clerks 3. I haven't seen the Firestarter remake. Exactly. Like, I mean, I was trying to figure out who the bad guys were. Like, I guess, I mean, I knew that Harvey Keitel's character knew them, but were they like family or, um, but yeah. And how did he find out it was them? I mean, that's the part that I missed. I mean, I was paying attention, but I missed the part of where and how did he find out it was those two guys? I don't know. Just it was a little bit weird. I haven't seen the one with Nicolas Cage. Haven't seen anything with Alexander Nevsky. Um, well, I don't know. Probably CGI. I mean, I have the Salem's Lot on Blu-ray from the 70s. I haven't seen it yet. Yeah, it was a little bit. And I will say that it's funny. Like Harvey Keitel is a great actor, but it is a little bit funny, kind of when he cries a little bit. Yeah, I haven't seen Moscow Heat. I know you've been waiting for that commentary flash. I'm going to do that here um, come the new year. But I think the next film I'm going to watch here in a little bit is Deep Cover with Lawrence Fishburne. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Um, I don't know why the internet's being. I don't want to say that, but it's just weird. Again, it works fine in the living room whenever I'm watching a movie or I'm on the internet there, but in here, I don't know if it's just a PC issue, and I'm starting to think it is, but I don't know how to pinpoint the issue or pinpoint the problem. I don't know much about the Langoliers. Never seen it. Probably gotta say Fright Night. as Jerry. But Tubi, I have to say, Tubi's got a lot of right now some good movies. I was thinking about. I don't know if I've decided yet, but at some point I want to do like a marathon of the Godzilla movies, like all of them in order. Maybe that could be something next year that I can do. The Langoliers is so terrible. I've never seen it. I've never seen Fright Night 2. Did you change your opinion on Die Hard 5? No, Die Hard 5 still sucks. The future of Shudder. What's going on with Shudder right now? I mean, I heard like there was a lot of layoffs with Shudder, and I did have Shudder for a little bit there, but I wasn't using it as much. I didn't mind the series Cursed that they had, but I just wasn't watching much of Shudder, so I stopped paying for it. Why does Die Hard 5 suck? I mean, to me, it's just a very lame movie. Bruce Willis, he has maybe one or two moments where, okay, he's like it was back in the day. But for the most part, he's sleepwalking through the movie. Bruce Willis, I feel bad for nowadays, because of his aphasia. And I wish him well, but Die Hard 5 is not a good movie. I have no idea. AMC doesn't give a shit about Shudder. Die Hard 5 is better than Die Another Day. I will say that. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what's on Shudder now. Like, is there any good stuff on Shudder? Home Alone 4 I haven't seen, but sure. Yeah, the same guy that directed Die Hard 5 directed some. He's a bad director. John Moore, the guy that directed Max Payne and what else he. Now I have to look. John Moore movies. Yeah, Max Payne was pretty awful. The Omen remake I haven't seen. Fly the Phoenix, the one with Dennis Quaid, it's okay. What a you directed. Come on. Anyways, that's cool. Do you think the term I grew up / didn't grow up with is a bit overused? Sure. Sure. The World Is Not Enough is better than Die Hard 5. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen the Obi-Wan series. Maybe down the road, but I don't see it happening anytime soon. I haven't seen Home Alone 4, but I'm sure it does. A Far Cry movie reboot. They wouldn't do it right. I mean, they did a Far Cry movie, but it was like direct to video. I mean, didn't like Uwe Boll directed that? The Langoliers is a Stephen King mid-90s TV movie. Yeah, maybe one day I'll check it out. I don't know. Should I? Yeah. Yeah, I watched Max Payne, I think back in October or November, and it's just a lame movie. Mark Wahlberg sucks in it. And Yeah, I haven't played the game, but I'm sure that a lot of people were pissed off. And I think I remember reading like Mark Wahlberg never did any research playing, like playing the character, doing the movie, and it shows. I'm not a fan of Home Alone 3. Yeah, Far Cry 3 is a good game. I need to get that for the PS4. The worst James Bond songs? Probably. I didn't like the one with Madonna for Die Another Day. I have to think about the other ones. Yes, I have, and I wasn't a fan of it. Doctor Strange 2. Yeah, that's the only good part of the film. Yeah, Timothy Oliphant, I don't mind as an actor, but I thought as a Hitman, he was very miscast. I liked his show Justified, and he's got a new Justified series coming out next year. Yeah, maybe I'll check it out, but to me, he wasn't a good Hitman. Well, I've never seen it. I mean, maybe one day out of curiosity, um, because I haven't, maybe one day, but I'll give it a watch. We'll see. I've never seen the original Tommy Knockers. Yeah, I mean, I'd much rather have had. I know. I remember at the time too when he was casted. A lot of people were clamoring for like Statham or Vin Diesel, and I'm like, just get the guy that voices the character. He looks just like him. I mean, I don't. I forgot his name, but if you get the guy that voices the character, get him. Yeah, Hitman movie or Max Payne movie. Which is better? I don't know. If you say which is worse, I would say Max Payne. I'd rather watch Hitman. If that answers the question. Should Seth MacFarlane make a Frankenstein comedy movie with MacFarlane as Victor and Charlie Day as Igor? A capital no. That sounds like a disaster. If Tarantino, he would never make a Hitman movie, but I would watch it. I can't lie. I would watch it. Yeah, that's what I've heard. The Max Payne games are a lot better. I mean, well, I don't know. I haven't played them, but I do love the Hitman franchise. My what my okay, when it comes to vampire films, what are your favorites from the genre? I love The Lost Boys, From Dusk Till Dawn, Fright Night. I need to rewatch John Carpenter's Vampires. I haven't seen that in a minute. The original Dracula, the black and white one. I love that one. Um, hmm. I know I'm forgetting one, but yeah, the Lost Boys, Fright Night, From Dusk Till Dawn, the original Dracula. I've never seen Near Dark. I've never seen Near. I think I have the Blu-ray, but I've never seen it. Django with Franco Nero is my favorite Django. I think some of those movies are on Tubi, like the old Django movies. Who would I cast for a Clint Eastwood directed Popeye movie? Who would I cast as Popeye? I don't know. Um, hmm. Well, if Clint Eastwood directed it, probably. I'm trying to think of a funny choice. Like who would be a such a left field casting choice for Popeye? Um, I have to think about that one. Okay, I have to check it out then. Wow. Okay, I'm sure he does a better job at going over that than the movie. I've never seen The Hunger. Maybe I should start writing the like I'm trying to like figure out what to do for January. So I need to start writing down some of these films that you guys are asking about, like Near Dark, Django movies. Just to get some ideas here. The Hunger. All right, I'll write that down too. Because I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I mean, come the new year, but get back to reviews, obviously, and some commentaries, topics, other random content. More streams. The Perfect Witness. 30 Days of Night. I haven't seen, but I think I have the film. It's bad when like you got so many films, and I sometimes forget what I have. Like I said, I had that happen to me yesterday when I was looking at a copy of Bad News Bears, the one from the '70s, and I'm like, I don't know if I have this film or not, and I had to go back and look. I'm like, yep, I have it. What if Eli Roth remade Sleepwalkers? I wouldn't watch it. Well, Sleepwalkers. I haven't seen that one, so why not write it down? I know I have that one on DVD somewhere. I was just looking at movie news. Very soon, The Rock might appear in a vampire film. I'll take a big pass. What if James Cameron partnered up with Rob Zombie to produce his movies? It would be like a 3 hour, like, can you imagine that if James Cameron and Rob Zombie teamed up to make a movie? It'd be like a 3 hour fest of F bombs and golly. Yes, I have. I have the movie. It's a good movie. I need to rewatch it again. I remember some of the vampire scenes were fun. I like the concept because I think Robert Loggia was in the film, and he turns into a vampire towards the end, and that was pretty cool. I remember some of the makeup being really cool. I forgot about that one. Yeah, that's a good vampire movie. All right, all right. Yeah, Sleepy Hollow is a Really good movie. One of my favorite Tim Burton movies. I need to get that on Blu-ray. I have the DVD, but I need to get it on Blu-ray. I've only seen a little bit of it. Over the years, I've only seen a little bit of Gone in 60 Seconds, but not the entire film. Who would be the perfect cast choice for a Chris Farley biopic? I don't know. I don't know if they would ever do it. I have no idea. House on Haunted Hill with Jeffrey Rush. Yeah, I remember liking that one. I think I do have that one. I watched it, I think, earlier this year. I haven't seen those. Didn't Robert Patrick star in one of them? Stop motion Lassie movie? I don't know about that. Hey, Wild Man. Wild Man in the house. Thank you for coming on last night. Wild Man is a lot of fun. And definitely next year too, I would like to do like more one-on-ones as far as like streams. Get people in and have like one-on-one conversations and stuff. Yeah, Robert Patrick was in the second one. Yeah, the one from the 90s. Yeah, I think I have it over there somewhere. Yeah, I remember watching it like earlier this year, and that's a good movie. There's an update on the Freaky Happy Death of Day crossover. What's the update? I know Winnie the Pooh is public domain, but we don't need any slasher movies on Winnie the Pooh. I mean, if it's true that Popeye is getting like could be public domain next, Jesus. I want to see like a give us like a Death Wish version of Popeye. Give me that. I'll see that. Give me like a. Can you imagine? I just watched a Bad Lieutenant. Give me like a Bad Lieutenant film with Popeye in it, like a mobster, like Godfather with Popeye. Yeah, it's a matter of time. Just watch. We're gonna get some, you know, Nightmare on Sesame Street. It's gonna happen. All right. New Year's Eve. I don't know. I mean, maybe I'll do another stream, or I know I'm going to some kind of party. No, I'm not gonna get loaded or whatever, drunk. Yeah, I stopped drinking. The last time I had a drink was probably back in 2018. I stopped drinking, but New Year's Eve, I'm sure I'm gonna probably go over to some friend's house or family, go with whatever they're doing. But usually the party stops at like 10, and then I'll just come back here and chill for the rest of the night. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Yeah, 90s horror, there's a lot of good movies in that era. Soon they'll get. Yeah, I would see that movie. And some kind of, give me that movie. Yeah, sure. I mean, I have some, but I don't want to. It's best to not reveal your plans. I turn those words into action. How about that? Of course, we all have plans for whenever the new year comes around, but it's best not to, you know, reveal them yet. Turn those plans into action. And I think that's one thing that I'm going to do. Don't just say it, do it. A Chicken Little horror movie. Come on. I haven't seen those movies. I know what you did last summer. I think I have like a double pack of those two movies or a three pack. They made three of those, right? Urban Legend, I've only seen like the first 20 minutes. I haven't seen the entire film. Yeah, it's a matter of time. Just watch. Yeah. Well, I mean, we're gonna give them ideas. That's gonna be on Tubi, and at the start of the new year, we're gonna get Chicken Little horror films. How about I rank the Back to the Future settings from favorite to least favorite? My favorite setting is probably in the second one, where they're in the future, and then my second. So okay, I'll go like this. My favorite setting is in part two, and then after that, I would say back in the West, and then the first one in the 50s. So part two, part three, and part one, as far as like the time setting. I don't know. Imagine Chicken Little playing. Yeah, I mean, what are they going to do? Like a Deliverance style with Chicken Little? Can you imagine like a Deliverance type of film with Popeye? I don't get why they're already doing a Chicken Run sequel nearly 25 years at the original. Mel Gibson not coming back for the role. I don't care. I didn't even know they were making another one. I remember, yeah, Chicken Run. When did that come out? 2000? Because I remember flying on the way back home that year from Arizona, and they were playing that on the plane. And I do remember that. Now, on the way to Arizona, we watched The Kid with Bruce Willis. For the few people that remember that film, but that was back in like 2000. I haven't seen the Killer Jack Frost movie. Just on Cinema Blend. I haven't seen Chicken Run in 20 some years, so I can't remember anything about it. Yeah, Smurfs horror film. That's going to be next. Why not just make every, cartoon property a horror film? They've already done Winnie the Pooh, so I mean, why not do it? And while we're at it, release the Scooby Doo cut because I want to see the original ideas they had for the Scooby Doo movie, where Shaggy was a stoner and Daphne and Velma were in a relationship. Can we get that? Yeah, Jack Frost with Michael Keaton. I remember watching that back in the day. I remember liking it, but I haven't seen it in so long. Yeah, Shrek. Give us a Shrek horror film where it's like Mad Max in the swamp. Give us that movie. Yeah, give us like a Mad Max film with Shrek. Can you imagine that? Now I'm trying to come up with other ideas. I would watch that. Can you imagine like at the Super Mario film that's coming out? If it was like a gangster movie. Reanimator. I haven't seen it, but it is on Tubi. I saw it on Tubi. Yeah, Chicken Little. I always confuse Chicken Run and Chicken Little. Yeah, Popeye action film. Yeah. Like, can you imagine a Popeye and Die Hard? Popeye and the Nakatomi. Yeah, what? Yeah, just imagine Popeye and like he's the new John McClane and like he's in the air ducts trying to get to his spinach. Have you seen any Triple X parody of films you own? Shh, DJ, we can't talk about that. No, I have not. Why? Why would I watch Triple X versions or parodies? Come on, y'all. Y'all get your minds out of the gutter. Ugh. How'd you know about that, DJ? You mean Dupree? Yeah, I remember watching that. I think I saw that when it came out, and I can't remember anything about it. Yeah, Mad Max with Popeye. That's what I'm saying. Do like a Die Hard with Popeye, and that would be entertaining. Oh man, I have friends Triple X parody. What? Really? Wow. Okay. I remember there was some list a long time ago. You can find it out there. There's like I remember like they would retitle certain movie titles with like Triple X type of names, like Ryan's Privates. Did people out there remember that? Like the retitles of like the pornos, like for films, like porn movie titles. The Booby Guard, really? Saturday Night Beaver, A Clockwork Orgy, Edward Penis Hands, The Sperminator, really? Oh wow, Megan, I don't know if I'll go watch that. All right, but here are some of the best porn movie title names since we're on the topic. Pulp Friction, A Beautiful Behind, Gangbangs of New York. Are these real? Uh, School of Cock, White Man Can't Hump, Throbbing Hood, Romancing the Bone, King Dong, Phil Bill. Goodwill Humping, The Porn Identity, The Porn Supremacy. You've Got Mail. Instead of male, it's Male. Are these real? Lord of the G Strings, Drill Bill, Volume 1, Ass Ventura, Crack Detective, Romancing the crotch. Out of condoms. Blown in 60 seconds. Oh my God. Jurassic Pork, Dawson's Crack, How I Wet Your Mother, Ocean's 11 Inches, Wet Dreams on Elm Street, One Blew Over Miss Lulu's Chest, Inspect Her Gadget. Wow. The Slutty Professor, Crocodile Blondie or Blondie, Add Mama to the Train, Grindin' Nemo, Marked for Tits. Yeah, these are. I'm looking at an article, 50 funny porn titles. If these are real, I fucking Men in Back. Ferris Bueller Gets Off. Muffy the Vampire Lair. Schindler's Fist. The Da Vinci Load. The Texas Vibrator Massacre. Village of the Rammed. Jeez. This is too funny. Missionary Impossible. Black Cock Down. Bang Her. Homo Alone. Robocock. Bite Club. Breast Side Story. Jesus. Twin Cheeks. Casablanca. So there you go. Yeah. All right. That's enough of that. That's hilarious. Yeah, I've played a little bit of that. Yeah, Twin Cheeks. Yeah, that's one apparently. If these are real, that's hilarious. Scooby Who. Yeah, I mean, basically, there's so much, especially that one. That one has the most nudity, and I think doesn't Part 5 have like the biggest body count? Is like has the most body count? I could be wrong. SpongeBob Pants, yeah. Oh man, that's crazy. I couldn't have come up with those. Yeah, The State of the Dildo. That's a good one. There's a show called Pennyworth. Yeah, I think I've heard of it, but I haven't seen it. Oh man, that's funny. Yeah, I did hear about that, but I don't know much about him. I know somebody passed away today. Um, what's his name? He's a famous YouTuber. He was popular for the lip sync. Keenan, yeah, Keenan Cahill. For people that remember him from YouTube, yeah, he's passed away. Um, yeah, I saw it in the news, and I'm like, I remember him a little bit. I'm like, yeah, he's the one that would do like the lip sync with these celebrities. But he's passed away. Keenan Cahill. For people that remember him from like a decade ago. I haven't seen Victory. Part five is heavily cut. Okay. All right. Thank you for dropping in, Jamie, and save me one. Yeah. Yeah. Um, yeah. Back to the booty. Yeah, that was sad to hear. I mean, I remember him from back then. Do you think Ren and Stimpy reboot should be live action animation hybrid movie? I don't know if they would. I don't know if they would ever bring back Ren and Stimpy, Crazy Town, or Limp Bizkit. I don't know. I don't know much about Crazy Town. I haven't seen the Wednesday series. So one thing I can say right here that hopefully at some point um, in the new year, I want to get like a desk and maybe like this desk here is fine, but um, I kind of want to move to another room, whether that be my room or the living room, because better lighting and such. Um, then I do want to get a new TV, one of those smart TVs. Um, so yeah, but basically, for people out there that don't know, I'm living by myself. My brother was living with me, but since then he's moved out, he's engaged, and so right now I'm taking on. I mean, he's still helping me for the next few months, paying the rent, but after the lease is up, I'm gonna be the house is gonna fall on me, and and it's hard to find places. So yeah, I mean, so this is gonna be a bachelor pad. Yeah, so it's gonna be crazy. It's a house. It's a small, older house, but the inside has been redone. Um, renovated. Um, but it's a three-bedroom, bathroom, like three-bedroom, one-bathroom house. The living room is pretty spacey. I have a small kitchen. Maybe one day I'll do like another like inside tour. But yeah, my brother's he's no longer living with me, and so I have an extra, bedroom, and yeah, I'm renting. Yeah, I'm renting. Thank you, DJ. I'll tell him that. Yeah, so basically, me and him would split the bills. and we have a few months left. Like the lease is up in April, and then after that, you know, I can stay here still, or I could find another place. Um, and I wouldn't mind staying here, but if I find another place, I will let you guys know, and we'll go from there. Ice Cube or iced tea? I got to go with Ice Cube. Yeah, rent is high. Yeah, it is high. I mean, you might as well pay for a house. The way it's going now. But uh, if I decide to stay here, I mean, the rent has been the same staying here, but it may go up in like increments. The landlord might do that because we've been here for 2 years. And if I decide to stay here longer, then the rent it may not go up. It may stay the same. It probably will. If I decide to stay here, it will be the same. That's if I decide to stay. Um, but yeah, it's just me living here. Yeah, New Jack City, I haven't seen, but I need to add that to the list. Do I plan to move to another state? No, because wherever I go, it's going to be more. That's just how it goes. If you move to another state, it's going to be more. And right now, I don't want to, and I don't want to move. I haven't seen that. Well, are you talking about last night? Yeah, we did a hangout last night, and we went for almost like 4 hours. It was me, Matt Thomas, Wildman Beyond, Junebug, Steven was in there. But yeah, I'm just flying solo for this one, but we'll have to get up soon. And good job with the workout video. That was fun. I'm just not a fan of baseball. Lincoln Park. Yeah, my landlord, she's fine. They're an older couple. Uh, they don't bother me, but they're very business, if you know what I mean. And so, like I said, they don't hardly bother me. And the one time that I see them is to give them rent every month, and that's it. Maybe. I think the song Just Another Victim. Yeah. Michael Richards, he really effed up. When was that tirade? Back in like 2006 or 7. And since then, he hasn't recovered. He's really stayed off the radar ever since that moment. But I think he was on that Seinfeld coffee show. I think he did appear on that, like getting coffee with comedians or whatever that show was. I forgot the name of it. I think he did appear on that, but I think it's just one of those things that, I mean, we don't ever see him be interviewed. Like, I think ever since that moment, he's stayed out of the spotlight. Doing good, Bobby. Are there any movies you look forward to next year, 2023? John Wick 4, that's the one movie that is at the top of the list for me. Would I like to move to New York? No, it's hell of expensive. Like, I swear, like even for like a small, I saw this, I don't know, like in a video or something, but like a little square apartment where it's like half the size of this, Like this office here, I don't know how big it is, but um, if you cut it down in half, like one of those little small apartments where it's like you turn around and your kitchen's right there. Like even for a small, apartment like that in New York is, a grand or more. It's got to be. I'm not moving to New York. I've never seen the Chevy Chase show. We didn't get snow, but it just got really cold, and I lost water for 2 days. I had a heater going, but a heater can only do so much with tile floors. Yeah, one day I think you did the planking before the 5 minute. Okay, yeah, planking. If I recommend planking a lot, like for people out there that do workouts and stuff. Like if for one day, like every day, if you do like 45 seconds to a minute of planking, you'll notice a difference in here. Like you'll drop weight in your gut area. And I've noticed that when I would do planking every day. Yeah, that too. I look forward to that. Well, over the years, I mean, all the stuff that's been said, I mean, that he's been difficult to work with and he's a bit of a dick and all this stuff. And, I love his movies, but as a person, it just seems like he's not likable. He's just not, he doesn't know when to turn it off. And I think that's the problem. I mean, the guy's up there in age. Chevy Chase is almost what, 80? And I mean, it doesn't excuse his past behaviors, but I just think that, he's a guy that I think took things a little bit too far. And he's made some good movies, but as a person, he just seems like a dick. That's cool. Never met Bruce Campbell. Bill Murray's a person, same deal. You've heard all these stories over the years, about Bill Murray. He's made some great comedies, but he just seems like a very difficult person. You know, the grudge between him and Harold Ramis, not forgiving Harold Ramis. He waited up until his death. Harold Ramis is laying, dying, and then they hashed it out. I'm like, why didn't you hash it out way before? But yeah, same thing with Andy Dick, which is funny because, a while ago when I was watching TV, I turned on the TV and Andy Dick is right there and on the TV. And I'm like, get off my TV, you dick. Because news radio was on TV. I'm like, Andy Dick, get off my TV. Yeah. He was a bigger douche. Will Wheaton or Freddie Prince Jr.? Probably, maybe Will Wheaton. Richard Dreyfuss seems like a cool person. One day I would like to meet him. Good actor. Damn, where do you live at? I know like a lot of places up north got hit pretty bad. Yeah. What did Steven Seagal do? Who's a bigger douche, Bill Murray or Chevy Chase? I would say Bill Murray. And the only reason I say Bill Murray is because he held a grudge for 20 years. Chevy Chase, you could say they're both the same. They both are the same, but Bill Murray held a grudge for 2 decades. Yeah, apparently. Shannon Doherty, I feel bad what she's gone through with the cancer. I forgot what kind of cancer she had, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know much about Shannon Doherty. I like her. I don't care for Patton Oswalt. I'll just be honest. Hey, Orc. Cool for you to drop in, man. Have a good new year, Orc. I definitely agree with that. Who's a bigger lady ass, Terry Hatcher? I don't know. I mean, what's been said about Terry Hatcher and Julia Roberts being difficult? I like Terry Hatcher. Yeah, I did read that. I saw that headline, but it seems like every week, there's something, there's some kind of news. My top three favorite villains is Fender, the Night Slasher, and Chad Cancelton. Yeah, Chad Cancelton's he was the villain of this year, and he will be stopped next year. I don't think so. Kiss, Mary, Kill, Jenna Ortega, Jennifer Lopez, Anna de Armas. Okay. Okay, Kiss, Mary, Kill. Kill Jennifer Lopez, marry Anna de Armas, and kiss Jenny Ortega. Jenny Ortega is of age. For people out there, I think she's like what 21 or 2. She is of age. So, but if I had to say it, kill J Lo, marry Anna de Armas, kiss Jenna Ortega. Who cares about a House Party reboot? I don't know much about Kevin James, but even as a comedian, I didn't really get into Kevin James. I saw Par Blart Mall Cop when it came out, but I wasn't a fan of that movie. Michigan, okay, that's cool. I wonder how much he charges on Cameo. Yeah, Jenna's 20. For some reason, I thought that she was maybe early to mid 20s, but she's only like 21 or 2. And yeah, like I said, I haven't seen the new Wednesday show, so I don't know much about it. But yeah, I would definitely kill off J Lo out of those 3. I haven't seen the trailer. Throw into a bush of thorns, throw into a cave full of mountain lions, and have the minions vaporize. The minions can vaporize Andy Dick. Actually, you know what? We could throw Andy Dick into a cave full of mountain lions. The minions can vaporize Melissa McCarthy. Throw into a bush of thorns Jennifer Lawrence. And we're just being we're being tongue in cheek here, people. Sure. But yeah, let's see what time it is right now. Yeah, because I'm going to cook dinner here in a little bit. Kiss, Mary, Kill. Bei Ling, Marissa Tomei, Jennifer Connelly. This is a tough one. Out of the 3, I have met Bei Ling, and she was being a little bit flirty. I will say, when I met her last year, she was being a little bit flirty. But she is beautiful. I mean, when I met her, she looked good. But if I had to kill anybody out of that group, I know I'm gonna get crap. I'm gonna marry Marissa Tomei, kiss Jennifer Connelly, and I'm sorry, Dave Ling, but I'm gonna have to get rid of you because I want to marry Marissa Tomei. Jennifer Connelly, I would kiss her. Let's get rid of Bei Ling, even though she was nice in person. But I have to be honest. I got to go with Demi Moore. Have a house party with Tupac, breakdance with Richard Pryor, watch a comedy club with John Candy. I have no idea. I didn't see the trailer, so I don't know anything about it. Mark Hamill is a person I don't know. Yeah, she was being very yeah, kind of flirty and just very wanting to know how, like she asked. I remember she asked how old I was. I was like 31. I was 31 when I met her last year, and yeah, I mean she acted very flirty. Yeah, I'll pass on the new live action Little Mermaid. Kiss Mary Kill, Sandra Bullock, Kate McKinnon, Selena Gomez. Okay. Um I'm gonna marry Sandra Bullock. I'm gonna kiss Kate McKinnon and get rid of Selena Gomez. Kate McKinnon is cute, I will say, but I don't think. I think from what I remember, she's not into the guys. I could be wrong about that. Do I feel bad for Ben Affleck? I mean, I don't know. I mean, if he's doing better, and then God bless him. Yeah, Asian ladies are fine. I haven't seen The Wrestler, but I know what you're talking about. I didn't know. I didn't know about that. Have Happy Gilmore beat up, drop 60 anvils on, and have Patrick Star body slam. We can drop 60 anvils on Victor Salva. Patrick Star could beat up Brett Ratner, and Happy Gilmore could beat up John Moore. Well, she maybe if she ever comes back around here, sure, I'll ask her out. Nah, I'm playing, but like that will be the day. I like Kate. Kate. Okay, I'm not a fan of the Ball Busters reboot, but I will say Kate McKinnon's cute, but I don't think she's into the guys. I thought I read that somewhere. Um, but Selena's not my flavor. I'll be honest. That's just me. Flying car ride with Travolta. Do a disco dance with Chris Farley and go hunting with David Cross. Yeah, it seems like it. Yeah, Mark Hamill. I don't know what it is. I mean, Kiss Mary Dance, Monica Bellucci, Demi Moore, Jennifer Connelly. I'm gonna marry Demi Moore. I'm gonna dance with Monica Bellucci and kiss Jennifer Connelly. Shake hands with, play Connect Four with, and go to Arby's. Uh, I'm gonna shake hands with Peter Griffin, play Connect Four with Nick. What? I'll go to Arby's with Nick Nolte. Nick Nolte gives me, he's like the type of guy that I'm sure loves Arby's, and play Connect Four with John Wick. Like, can you see Nick Nolte at the Arby's drive-through, getting like one of those sandwiches? You can tell everyone in the community. Yeah, yeah. I'll put up if I get a date with Bei Ling, I'll put up a picture of it. Yeah, Kate Beckinsale is better looking. I will say Kate Beckinsale is better than as far as looks. Definitely hotter, and I'm more into brunettes. Kate McKinnon for the Ghostbusters reboot, I don't blame her in that film. Her character was very annoying, but I don't know. She's just, I don't mind her. I mean, like, she's cute. Cute. I'll say that. Naomi Scott or Monica Bellucci? Probably Monica Bellucci. Seagal loves Arby's, Burger King, KFC, Popeyes, um, every fast food joint that you can think of. Seagal has been there, and he's a regular. All he has to do, Seagal, is just pull up to the window, and they know what he wants. They know that he wants the quarter pounder. They know that he wants, the Whopper with fries. Whenever he goes by McDonald's, their ice cream machines are working because if Seagal doesn't get his ice cream, he's going to go ape shit. Can you imagine that if tomorrow they announced in the news that the ice cream machines at McDonald's are fixed because Seagal got pissed at the register? You got mad at the drive-through and demanded that they fix their ice cream. I prefer the Incredible Hulk. Kiss, Mary, Kill. Christina Ricci, Jessica Biel, Kaylee Cuoco. I'm gonna marry. I'm gonna marry Christina Ricci. I'm gonna kiss Jessica Biel and get rid of Kaylee Cuoco. Yeah, I remember reading Steven Seagal is a vegetarian. Yeah, right. If Seagal is a vegetarian, then I don't want to say that. If Seagal is a vegetarian, then freaking pigs fly. I don't know. Do you really? Does anything about Seagal scream vegetarian over the past 20 years? I mean, seriously, I know I'm picking on Seagal here, but does anything about Seagal scream vegetarian? Jeez. Seagal would not touch a piece of broccoli. Yeah, I think we can all laugh at that. But at the notion that Seagal is a vegetarian, I think we can all laugh at that notion. I bet you Seagal hasn't touched a piece of asparagus since the days of exit wounds. Seagal broke a leg trying to karate chop their ice cream maker because it would not feed him ice cream in the pie. Yeah, probably. Like Seagal is one of those guys that would start a fight at the Waffle House. For people that haven't seen that clip out there, it's on Twitter and everywhere else. But there was this big fight in a Waffle House in Texas, and chairs were thrown, plates were broken. You gotta see this to believe it. It was a big brouhaha. But Seagal, I bet you $5, Seagal hasn't touched a salad in 20 years. Kiss, Mary, Kill. Jessica Alba, Cameron Diaz, and Sofia Vergara. Who is Sofia Vergara? I think okay, I know who she is. Okay, I'm going to marry Cameron Diaz, kiss Jessica Alba, and get rid of Sofia Vergara. Maybe some don't agree with that, but that's just me. That's just me, people. So So I would, I would marry Cameron Diaz in a heartbeat, kiss Jessica Alba, and get rid of Sophia. Sophia doesn't look bad, but she's just not my taste. I like I like Latinas. Shake hands, eat ice cream with, and visit the docks. I'll visit the docks with Popeye, Phil Hartman, eat an ice cream with him, and shake hands. Well, I've already met Matthew Lillard, so I would eat ice cream with Phil Hartman. Rest in peace, Phil Hartman. Trying to see how long I want to go here. I got to go with I'll go with Selma Hayek. Yeah. Who would you take over J Lo? All right, so let's go for one more hour. How about that? Force feed rat infested sandwiches, throw piranhas at, and have Peter Griffin go roundhouse on. Give. All right, so the worst of them has got to be Roman Polanski. Throw him at the piranhas. Then after that, I would say Jared Fogle. Give him the rat infested sandwiches. Then Peter Griffin can go roadhouse on Kevin Spacey. I don't know much about Luke Bryan. Sophia, I would take over JLo. I can believe that. I mean, that's a good assessment. I don't know much about her. Car joyriding, play board games, walking on a pier at a lighthouse. Jackie Chan, Mickey Mouse, Mel Gibson. Go car joyriding with Mel Gibson, play board games with Jackie Chan, and I'll go for a walk with Mickey. Sure. I'm trying to figure out how long I've been going here because the stream says an hour and 15, but I think it's been longer than that. Like I swear it's been longer than an hour and 15 minutes. But like I said, I'll go on for, a little bit longer. As for tomorrow, I mean, we'll see what happens. I'm sure I'm going to be doing something tomorrow night for New Year's Eve, and um, yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll put up a couple of reviews. um, I like her as Buffy, but is she my type? I mean, maybe. I would say back in the day, not so much now because she's married to Freddie Prinze Jr. I mean, that kind of ruins it a little bit. Santa Inc. Yeah, they got rid of that pretty quick. Kiss Mary Kill, Salma Hayek. Who's that? Who's Paula Garces? Rosalind Sanchez. Is that the girl from Rush Hour 2? All right, so I'm going to marry Selma Hayek. I'll kiss Rosalind Sanchez and get rid of Paula Garces. I don't know who that is. I'll train with Jackie Chan, eat rice veggies with Shannon Lee, and then go to the club with Lucy Liu. I don't know what happened to Paula Abdul. The Iron Sheik can break Mark Cucklow in half, throw the Thor's hammer at Seth Rogen, and kill off Killjoy. Sarah Michelle Gellar or Monica Bellucci? Probably Monica Bellucci. Okay. I haven't seen that in a while, so forgive me on that one. I've only seen the first Harold and Kumar movie. I haven't seen the second one or the third one. I do have all of them. We're gonna get rid of Rosie O'Donnell. I mean, that's a no brainer. And I don't know about the other ones, but Rosie O'Donnell, we're gonna get rid of. So, what would you guys like to see? I mean, just some ideas. It could be reviews or what have you for the new year. Certain films, topics, movie topics, commentaries. Just to get some ideas here. Um, I mean, I've worked on some things here too, as far as like what to work on. Just some ideas. Yeah, I think nobody would pick Rosie O'Donnell. What action character would you choose for the following? Harvey Weinstein, Andy Dick, Chevy Chase. Like, what action character would take out the following? Okay, Harvey Weinstein, Rambo could take him out. Um, who would take out Andy Dick? Uh, get get Cobra. He could take out Andy Dick. And Chevy Chase. Hmm, the Punisher, but Dolph Lundgren's the Punisher. I haven't seen Sausage Party. The Game's a great movie. I need to rewatch that one. Kiss Mary Kill, Penelope Cruz, Kate Beckinsale, Keira Knightley. I'm gonna marry Kate Beckinsale, kiss Keira Knightley, and I'll get rid of Penelope Cruz. The Banana Splits movie? I don't know much about that. Banana Splits. Well, apparently they are. Apparently they're making a animated series on Night of the Museum. I think there's been some images, but I don't think it's out yet. I remember I've seen the first one and I don't mind it, but I haven't seen the other ones. Yeah. There you go. Is it out yet? The Banana Splits? I do at some point. I need to go through these. Um, but in case people didn't see the stream last night, so these are what I got for Christmas. I got Nope on Blu-ray. I got Bullet Train. This I picked up last month, but I haven't seen it. Yeah, Everything Everywhere All at Once. I got this for Christmas, Top Gun Maverick. And I just picked this up yesterday, Fall. I took a chance on this one, so we'll see what happens. And I got these for cheap, Dutch. I haven't seen. And also got Miller's Crossing and Talk Radio. So I got those recently. Well, I mean, some I got for Christmas, but yeah, that's a good one, Mouse Hunt. Kiss, Mary, Kill, Nev Campbell, Robert Tooney, Fairuza Balk. Nev Campbell I've met in person, and yeah, I'm going to marry her. I'm going to kiss Fairuza Balk and get rid of Robin Tooney. Robin Tooney is not my flavor. I don't mean to be mean like that, but if it was up to me, yeah. Funny enough, me and Nev Campbell, we share a birthday, so fuck, Mark Ruffalo. My least favorite Christmas song, take a guess. It's by Mariah Carey. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't seen Talk Radio yet, but I got it for like $1. I got that for a dollar. Then I got Miller's Crossing for $1. This was $5 for some reason, but it's still in the seal, like it's still wrapped up. And this one I took a chance on. I have a good feeling I will like this one because I like thrillers like this, where it's like isolated. All right, Rogue One. Trying to figure out. Okay. What about Ron Howard? All right, okay, for people in the chat, what's your favorite Ron Howard movie? I don't know. Backdraft and Ransom. Yeah, both are great movies. If I did, I can't remember. I'm sure I did or came close to. Ever. Maybe once I did. Yeah, I've ridden a bike before, but not a motorcycle. I can't dance. Ed TV and Parenthood are my favorites. Yeah, Parenthood's a good movie. I have that. I have like a Steve Martin 4 pack of like a little collection DVD somewhere, and it has Parenthood on there and House Sitter, um, The Lonely Guy, and another one I forgot. But I do remember liking Parenthood. Yeah, Ransom's great. Soccer, I don't watch it. Um, I used to play soccer way back, like when I was like 5 or 6, but I don't watch it. Is Randy Quaid in jail? I don't know. I mean, did something happen? What are your thoughts on people who claim music genre? Uh, Whatever. Yeah, that's a great movie. Yeah, that's what I've heard. And Randy Quaid is somewhere else in Canada or something. If you had to choose to dance between these two, who would you choose? Jerry Dandridge or Kevin Bacon? I'll dance with Kevin Bacon. Come on. Dennis Quaid's a great actor. Randy Quaid, he did some great movies, but as a person, I don't know. It's just the elevator doesn't go all the way up with Randy Quaid. And I don't know what it is. He's a great actor. He did some great movies back in the day, but I think the guy's lost his mind. Top three favorite PlayStation 2 games. I would say for me, my top three: The Punisher for PlayStation 2, and then after that, I would say The Punisher. Then I would say Vice City, and then San Andreas. Yeah, Kingpin's great. Uh, Kingpin's a great comedy. Yeah, yeah. Like I said, Randy Quaid is lost his marbles. Jack Palance, great actor. Loved him in City Slickers. Yeah, Randy Quaid, he's great in Kingpin. Independence Day, Christmas Vacation. The early vacation movies. Um, yeah, Kingpin was fun. I'm trying to think what else he's been in. I mean, I did, like I said, I enjoyed him back in the day when he did those movies, but I don't know. Nowadays, he's just a Looney Tune. I would say the Batman is my favorite Robert Pattinson performance. I don't know much about Jack Kirby. Yeah, Daniel Stern's a great actor. Yeah, Dennis Quaid's great too. I mean, I love Inner Space. I love Frequency. I love Enemy Mine. I haven't seen Dreamscape. That's one that I have to watch. Oh man, even The Parent Trap. I thought he was good in that one. And there's so many like other ones out there that I have to watch. That '90s show. I'm not in no hurry to see Avatar 2. Yeah, Bruno Kirby, he was good in City Slickers. I remember he was in Good Morning Vietnam with Robin Williams. He was one of the guys at the station that was trying to like take his character off the air. Yeah, Dreamscape. I have it over there. Where is it? Yeah, I see it right there. I never had Frostbite. Yeah, Dragonheart. That's a good one. I forgot about that one. I don't look forward to it. I'm over Fast and Furious. I'm tired of them, honestly. I mean, where can they go? What else can they do? They've already been to space. So, I mean, are they going to travel through time and Fast 11? I'm so over that franchise. I mean, can we just end it already? Any movies to request for Matt? Well, usually in January when, um, because I am a Patreon patron of Matt. Like at the beginning of the month, I'll take my few, my money out. So usually at the beginning of the month, of every month, I'll let them know what do I want to, see requested. Like a review or a topic. Oop, like a review or a topic. So uh, this week here, probably I'll let them know. Yeah, exactly. I mean, he's great. Whatever kind of film it is, Dennis Quaid's great. Like I'm trying to think of more films. Um, let's see here. Vantage Point, I haven't seen, believe it or not. The Fly the Phoenix, I didn't mind. The Day After Tomorrow, I remember being okay, but I didn't hate like a lot of people have. I haven't seen Switchback. I haven't seen Wyatt Earp. DOA, I haven't seen. The Right Stuff, I do have the film, but I haven't seen. He's not bad in Jaws 3. I know people don't like the film, but he's not bad in it. PlayStation 1, Twisted Metal 2, Crash Bandicoot. I remember there was a game, Jackie Chan Stuntmaster. Yeah, that was a game for PlayStation. I enjoyed that. Okay. Yeah, he is underrated. Yeah, he can be, he's a great actor. I haven't seen the. I've heard of Pandorum. I haven't seen it. Yeah, it's a good comedy. Jaws. Yeah, Jaws 3 is good. I don't hate it like a lot of people do. I know a lot of people often lump it with part 4. I'm sorry. I'd rather watch Jaws 3 all day than Jaws the Revenge. Yeah, I remember playing Tomb Raider on PlayStation. And there was a snowboard game for PlayStation. I forgot the name of it. I'm sure if I could find it. Yeah, Cool Borders. That's the one I remember. Cool Borders 2. Yeah, I have to go on YouTube and look out clips, but I remember that one. I haven't seen Hustle. Hugh Jackman's a great actor. You hate Jaws 3? Okay, I have to check out Pandorum. I think I have it. I have to double check. But I've been meaning to check it out. Hmm. He's not bad in Prisoners. Like Prisoners is good. I liked him in that. I haven't seen The Prestige. I like Jaws too. Is that the one with James Stewart? I've heard of it. The 50s Broken Arrow. I think it's on Tubi. Now that you mention it. Yeah, I want to check that one out. I don't think I have the Prestige, but I'm definitely curious about that one. Yeah, John Mnemonic, when I watched it back in 2020, it was interesting. I mean, it's not Keanu Reeves' best movie. I could watch it for like, it's a dumb, fun movie. I would say it's a little bit ahead of its time too, with the virtual stuff going on in that film. Again, it's not Keanu's best movie, but it's grown on me. I love his speech in the film. If you could look it up on YouTube, um, Keanu Reeves, Johnny Mnemonic speech, go look it up. It's funny. Most boring film, which is considered a masterpiece. Oh gosh, Hmm. Probably The Dark Knight Rises or freaking Avatar. I said it. I know people are gonna get mad. Yeah, I need to check out The Prestige. The most overrated film, probably Avatar. Yeah, Swordfish. I need to check out. Yeah, it's like a 3 out of 5. I can agree with that. Like what would that be equivalent to? A 6 out of 10? That's not a bad rating for that movie. Like I said, if you want to see Keanu's worst movie, go watch freaking Babes in Toyland back in the day with him and Drew Barrymore, or Knock Knock. Yeah, oh, no problem. I mean, I'm just not a fan of it. I saw it when it came out. I think I saw it twice, but I don't know. That's just me. I've never seen those movies. I got the Godfather movies, but I've never seen them. Maybe I should write that down. Watch the Godfather movies. I have all three of them. Who dat? So I've been invited to Outback. My folks. I'd rather watch John Mnemonic over the last Matrix film. No, I'm not a Saints fan. the my issues with Knock Knock, his character did some really stupid shit, and you get, you know, his character ends up in the ground with his head sticking out, and I'm like, but almost I could almost say though Siberia with Keanu was worse because it's boring, and then Keanu dies at the very end. Like his character gets shot in the forest, he drops dead, and the movie just cuts to black. Siberia could be worse than Knock Knock. Knock Knock is could be like it's Keanu's most laughable performance. But yeah, Siberia is boring. I got to go with GTA. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, Eli Roth directed that movie. I forgot. Didn't he direct that movie? Yeah, rest in peace, Ray Liotta. Great actor. I haven't seen Neon Demon. Is that the one? It was like I don't know if it was like a comedy or something, but it had like Jim Carrey in it and Jason Momoa. It's a very odd movie. Like it's one of those independent films or some abstract indie film that nobody saw. I dare you to watch Babes in Toyland back in the day, back in the 80s. Him and Drew Barrymore did that film, and it's a very annoying film, torturous. I dare you to go look up clips of that film. Yeah, 47 Ronin, I didn't really care for. The Day the Earth Stood Still was boring. Something's got to give. Rewatching that film, I remember watching that a long time ago and rewatching it again back in 2020. Jack Nicholson's not the problem. It's just a very boring story. And Keanu's, not in it too much. And then you see Diane Keaton naked, like full frontal. And I'm like, I didn't need to see that. Okay. Yeah, Neon Demon. I haven't seen Ronin, but I need to check that out. Eli Fannin. Okay, but is that the one with like Jason Momoa? And I remember the poster being very weird. It's like some weird independent film. Man of Tai Chi. I forgot about that one. That's another bad one. I don't know what Keanu was thinking when he did that film or 47 Ronin. I know some people out there like 47 Ronin, but I wasn't a fan of it. It's about women. Wait, I have to look this up. Neon. What's it called again? Neon Demon. Keanu was in that? Yeah, he is in that. How come I never heard of it? Wow. I mean, I remember hearing about replicas I didn't care for. I thought that was very mediocre, but wow, okay. I haven't seen that one. Yeah, 47 Ronin, I thought it tried too hard to be like a live action anime. I was thinking about what was that movie that he did? Let me look this up. The Bad Batch. Yeah, that's the film I was thinking about. The Bad Batch. Because the Bad Batch had like Keanu in it, and Jason Momoa, Jim Carrey, and like these very weird parts. And I got that and Neon Demon mixed up. The Bad Batch is the one I was thinking about. Do you think Henry Cavill could have been utilized as Superman properly? Yeah, I mean, I could see how he could have been a good Superman, but the problem is Zack Snyder, his vision, his direction didn't help. And I know a lot of people, there's some people out there that are still mad about James Gunn taking over and, Henry Cavill being let go. Well, but I think the damage has been done. I mean, Henry Cavill's what, 40? I'm not saying that he couldn't play Superman anymore, but he would be playing Superman, basically trying to rectify all this stuff that's happened. Like I think he would have made a good Superman. I know some people out there, again, are still mad about what's happened with that. But I think the damage has been done and they want to kind of start anew here. Yeah, I mean, the Bad Batch, it has like a 5.2 in IMDb, and it looks like a indie film. I don't know what it is. Yeah, Hacksaw Ridge is a great movie. Yeah, Replicas was I thought Replicas was just lame. Like Replicas reminded me of like five other sci-fi films I'd rather watch. Well, he's almost 40, I think. But I just think that they want to start over, and I can understand. Brainstorm, was that her last film that she was working on? And like Christopher Walken was in it too. I know what the film is, but I haven't seen it. Maybe I can write that down. Yeah, The Crow's a great movie. No, that's not bad at all. That's young. 49's young. More like a $2 version of iRobot. Yeah, Replicas was just, I'm like, I'd rather watch The Sixth Day with Arnold. I'd rather watch other sci fi films. It's just a very mediocre movie. But no, 49 is not old. Yeah, Bolo Young is great. I don't like the film. I'm just not a fan of that one. I know some people are. I'm just not a fan of. Really, looking back, The Crow didn't need a franchise. Like, they told the story with the first film, and it's like, how many ways can you tell the story? Yeah, 8 cents. Bohemian Rhapsody, I liked. Um, I remember seeing it when it came out, and I had the DVD. Then I gave it to Matt, but I haven't seen the film in like 3 years, so I don't know if I still like it as much now. But yeah, Cyborg with Van Damme, that's fun. Yeah, and I didn't really care for the new Crow in that film. I forgot. Was it Vincent Perez? Was that his name? I I just didn't care for his performance. I didn't care for the look of the film. It was very like this very yellowish tint throughout the film. I just didn't like it. I just thought it was a repeat of the first movie, but and it's just not a good film. It's just to me not a good sequel. So I've been going for almost 2 hours, but I swear it's been a little bit more than that. But we'll go on for another, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes here. Yeah, they've already remade The Crow, but they did it in secret. I haven't seen those. Actually, I've seen a little bit of Wicked Prayer. I remember about that was being very Wicked Prayer. I thought was just garbage. The little bit that I saw, I've seen like a little bit of the film, and Edward Furlong, just very bad acting. Yeah, I think I would like the soundtrack, but I haven't seen Salvation, Wicked Prayer. I haven't seen all the way through. Highlander, the source. Yeah, I've heard how bad that film is, and I like Adrian Paul. I like the series, but what I've heard about Highlander, the source, I'm going to take a pass unless it's like a paid request or something. Yeah, I forgot what's his name. Is it Bill Skarsgård? Yeah, he's going to be the new Crow. They've already filmed it, but they're being, they're trying to keep it under wraps. But Harry Potter's being rebooted, of course. It's funny how you were talking about Rent. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have to get uh, if I want to keep this house, I'm gonna have to get a new job anyways. I mean, it's something I've been meaning to do, like get something better, something closer. And now I'm gonna have to, if I'm gonna take on this house, um, and that's not a problem. But we'll see what happens, in a few months here, if I decide to stay here or not. Because I mean, right now I'm living by myself, but come April or May, it's going to be on me. And rent. Even if I look somewhere else, it's going to be the same. Pretty much. So, hey Quinn, right on target. How's it going? But yeah, rent's high. I mean, wherever you look, like, then I'm not going to rent out a private room somewhere. I'm not going to do that. I'd much rather stay here. I mean, this is a 3 bedroom, 1 bathroom house. The living room is plenty of space. I don't have the biggest kitchen in the world, but it's close to town. I can walk to the gym. I can walk to, town here if I wanted to. And, compared to other rents, it's not bad. Um, so I'm probably, what's going to happen is I'm going to stay here and just pay the rent. And that'd be cool. See here. All right, so let's go. Right now it's 4:45. 4:45. 15 minutes. Let's go 15 more minutes here. Oh. So, fire away. Do we have any more questions out there? That's cool. I have never seen Queen of the Damned. I've never seen the Blair Witch. So I don't know. I don't really have an opinion about Blair Witch 2. I think I have the Blair Witch, but I have to double check. If I don't, then I would like to pick up the Blu ray. But I've never seen the first one. I've never seen Dune. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I need to check out the Blair Witch. The lost version of Home Alone. Yeah, I remember when Queen of the Damned came out. I think, yeah, that was back in '01. Did it come out after she passed away? Or like right before? Somebody can answer that question in regards to Aaliyah. But yeah, that was sad. I remember her passing, what happened with the airplane crash and then that film came out. I think it came out after she passed or yeah, I mean, I would say it's been a good year overall. I mean, I'm still breathing, but I definitely want to make 2023 better film. I mean, not better film, better year. So, okay, sorry about that. And Jason X, I can watch. It's dumb fun. It's not my favorite Jason film, but I can watch it. Have fun with it. Lucy's good. She's just hanging around here somewhere. Okay. Came out right after the accident. Yeah, I remember like when it came out, I remember seeing the poster of it in the theater, but I never saw the film. Who's beeping? That's the one thing that, living here, like I got neighbors on the right and the front. Over there is the graveyard. Um, yeah, there's not a lot of privacy here. Yeah, I haven't seen the original Blair Witch. I think I want to say I have the DVD, but I have to double check. If I don't, then I definitely need to get the Blu-ray. Okay. Hmm. I'm debating if I want to cook or not. Like if I want to cook dinner or if I want to pick up something quick. Oh, you loathe the Blair Witch Project? Yeah, I haven't seen. Yeah, I just haven't seen it. I don't know why. You know, why it's taking this long for me not to check it out. Okay. Yeah, that's a good band. Hmm. So the next film I'm going to review here, yeah, Bad Lieutenant. I mentioned that, and then I may review one of these, like one of the films here. Like we'll see what happens, whatever I pick. Oh, thank you, Ruben. Yeah, I haven't seen that one either. Overrated is such a weird complaint, in my opinion. Like, who bases what they think of a movie based on how other people think about it? Yeah, I understand that. I don't have any thoughts. Jared Leto is a wacko. I don't know. What do you guys feel about Jared Leto? The guy is a fucking weirdo. The Night Watch Zone, I haven't. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. So we're going for 10 more minutes here. Yeah. Yeah, he's good in Blade Runner 2049. I liked him in that. I liked him in American Psycho, but method acting, fuck his method acting. That's just me. Sending, what was it like? It's like animal carcasses to people on the set of Suicide Squad, and Margot Robbie had to put a restraining order on Jared Leto. Yeah. 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 You're right. I mean, that's a lot of Hollywood now. Exactly. The guy's like, he's a vampire. You said it right. He's 51 going on 31. All right, I have to go check out that channel. Well, what do you think about the stories on the set of Morbius where basically they had to wait on Jared Leto to go to the bathroom like for an hour because he had to like use crutches to go to the bathroom and wheelchairs because he wanted to stay in character. Did you hear about that, Quinn? I don't know. What are your thoughts on that? But apparently, yeah. I mean, whenever he would go to the bathroom, they would have to wheel him in a wheelchair to the bathroom, and he would take an hour or whatever. And then the people, the crew, would have to wait on Jared Leto. Yeah, me and Fabio did. Morbius is one of the worst films of this year. Yeah, was it Dead Pigs? I thought it was like Dead Rats. Didn't he send like a used condom to Margot Robbie? Yeah, I think rumors suck and the telephone game is rampant. I just thought he was awful in Morbius. Like I said, I mean, I American Psycho, he's good. I mean, Blade Runner 2049, I don't mind him in, but I think the guy's just weird. I haven't seen that one. I do have the film though. In fact, I'm gonna put that down here onto watch list. Have a good one, Scotty. Yeah, I'll wait 5 more minutes here, and then I'll sign off. But I've had a lot of fun here. I mean, chatting with you guys for a little bit. I just have a PS4 right now. Yeah, I think everybody involved should have said no to Morbius. All right, I did check that out. Yeah, I've heard it's really good. Yeah, I like disturbing movies. Is there any last minute questions you guys want to throw out there and be on here for 5 minutes? Okay. Right now, I like Pepsi Max, or what is it called? Like Pepsi Zero Sugar. I like that. I mean, any diet drink, but that's the one thing that I really want to cut out for this year coming up. Cut out a lot of the diet sodas, and I would be better off. But those are my three favorite. No, I haven't seen a Serbian film, but I'm not going to watch it. Yeah, maybe we'll see what happens. I mean, I like the animation, um, so we'll see. Put that right there. I agree with that. Yeah, maybe it's a good idea. Maybe Jared Leto. Maybe he's better off not doing any more comic movies. Um, but a little side note here. I don't know if people have been following about this four kids that I got murdered in Idaho. Apparently, they captured the killer. Don't do that. Don't save yourself. Please don't watch Morbius. I'm begging you, and the people in the chat beg of you, do not watch Morbius. I mean, if you love Jared Leto that much, go ahead, but don't watch it. I'm begging you not to watch Morbius. Come on, people, help me out. I need some help with this. Please, I beg you, do not watch it. Do not watch Morbius. If you really want to if you really want to fall asleep, if you want to be bored to death, and yeah, save yourself, please. Do not watch it. I had to suffer through Morbius because me and another guy we got requested to do a commentary, and it was a paid request, and I had to suffer through Morbius. Do not watch it, please. Avoid it at all costs. Now, it's not the worst comic book film I've ever seen, but that would go to like Catwoman back in the day. It's not the worst comic book film I've ever seen, but it's one of the most boring. But I'm going to sign off here. But thank you guys for joining in, and it's been fun chatting and answering questions. But definitely will get up again at some point. Okay, this final question here: would you rather watch Morbius or Batman and Robin? I'd rather watch Batman and Robin because I can get more laughs out of Batman and Robin. Yeah, it's a bore fest. But thank you everybody for hanging in there, and it's been a lot of fun. I will come back very soon here, and Happy New Year to everybody out there. And stay away from Morbius. Don't watch it. See you guys.